Hello everyone, I'm Raven Phoenix. Some of you know me already by my videos of showing what my talents can do. Today I've decided to make messages from my guardian Julia. There are many gifted people in this world who stand silent for the simple fact of fear. We're going to talk about fear and stress and what is real and what is not today. But first, I want to address, some of you call me a psychic, some of you call me a clairvoyant, some of you call me a medium. I like to believe I'm none of those things. I was simply born being able to hear things that others do not. For too many years I have sat silent with the same fear of people calling me crazy or a liar. But I have grown in seeing how my gifts have saved lives, has found missing people, and has given messages and help to families for murder victims with unanswered questions. So today, I'm starting a video diary of messages my guardian Julia wishes to give not only me, but other people. We do not seek fame or fortune through these videos. I am just a regular person like you that needs to help tell the truth from the guardian's perspective. I myself have had many guardians, and I myself have proven some of them wrong. There is such a thing as a spirit pretending to be a guardian. Most people in death are as they are in life. If they are a liar in life, then most of the time they are a liar in death. They do not change when they are dead, which is, the truth is, we really don't die. But their essence does not change from this side to that side. If they were mean, evil-willed, they're going to be mean and evil-willed on the other side. Just because they are passed away does not mean they are full of wisdom. Does not mean they are any smarter than you. Does not mean they know more than us. I just wanted to make that fact clear, because there's a lot of gifted people who cannot tell the difference between a lying spirit and a real guardian. So that's why I've taken the moment to do this. Julia is one of the only guardians I have truly had that has proven to me everything that she tells me is true. So therefore, after 42 years of exploring my gifts and trying to pick out the bugs and trying to figure out what is what, none of us know the mechanics of the ones that are gifted. We don't know how it works or why it works. We just know it is there. So the humans race, Julia likes to call us, she tells me that humans are fixated on right and wrong, truth or lies. In reality, there is none of these things. The truth is what you perceive it to be. A lie is what you perceive it to be, but the person sitting next to you may not perceive it that way. What you perceive as a lie, they may perceive as the truth. There is no rights or wrongs. There is no textbook way to go through life. All the many different religions tells us how to think, act, speak, talk to God, Goddess, whatever your religion may be. But the truth is what's in your own being is right for you. Julia is asking me to speak to you about stress and false realities. The false realities of this world, we are conditioned to work, own, buy, houses, cars, jewelry. And we are conditioned to think if we do not have these things, that we are failures in life. And that we aren't as good as our neighbor. which these are falsehoods, because in the reality of things, a big house does not change who you are. A big car does not change who you are. But yet we run and strive and wear ourselves out and stress ourselves out for these material things that have no real effect on us as spirits. Let me see if I'm explaining this right. Julia says, you work your fingers to the bone, you stress, have heart attacks, take pills for nerves, pills to sleep, all because you're stressing to pay that mortgage, you're stressing to pay that bill. And the reality is, if you don't pay that bill, you don't pay that mortgage, it may be a little late, but you will pay it. The key to Julia's messages is to let go of the stress that is man-made, to look inwards, to feel our own being, to listen to our own little voice in your head, which is usually your guardian. You work and strive to own all these things, but the truth is you own none of these things. You were only borrowing them while you were here. Because as soon as we pass away, our families are squabbling over what we worked our whole life to accumulate. Greed comes between families and people. Your items may end up in a thrift store, may end up in a yard sale, or sold just so the family members or who you leave your stuff to can have great wealth that you accumulated and squander it. And then they will be back to square one in the same situation they were in when your stuff is gone. Life is a vicious circle that we make harder than it has to be. Julia says that every day we look down on others. We look down on ourselves. We pass at least one person a day in our life that we could truly help. If it's just listening to a problem, or giving them a little money, or feeding them, or buying them clothes, something to make their world a little bit better, which many of us has the means to do. But we are blinded by our own world, what we perceive as our own world. Rush, 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 work, 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 greed, greed, greed. And that is not why they are people that have a lot of money and wealth. This is not why they're blessed. Most people with money and wealth are some of the saddest people you ever want to meet. They're always worried if someone's going to take their money away, if somebody's lying to them, if somebody is trying to get over on them. But the simple fact is, they're only getting over on themselves and making their light within their being dimmer. That's what Julia is trying to let us know, that if we reach out and help people that is around us, even in the smallest way, that will make our lights brighter. And therefore you will be a messenger of God also, or whatever your religion is, God, Goddess. We're all one unit. We are the human race. Julia wants to move on now to not seeing yourself or others as equals to you, or you not equal to them. Julia says we are all humans, but we have a spirit. And this is what she is talking about. We're not talking about race, color, or creed. We are talking about the being within this human body. Some of them are light spirits, which some call them white, like Sylvia Browne and John Edwards, and many more. There is white spirits, which are good, and there is black spirits, which are have you ever known anybody that's knows more than you, that pushes their will on you, makes you feel less than them, mind games, causing trouble for no reason? These are the dark spirits. Then we have your gray spirits, which are 40% good, the other percent trouble causing, evil, backbiting, just unhappy. The dark spirits do seek out the light spirits, as Sylvia Browne does say. But it is up to each and every one of us as spiritual beings to follow our own knowing, to get our own answers, and not let the dark dim the light. For now, I'm going to conclude this video, and we will be back at a later date with more messages from Julia. Thank you.